Last night on Raw, Seth Rollins pulled off one of the most jaw-dropping moves we've seen in a long time. In a shocking twist, the Visionary sealed a deal with none other than Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, with one terrifying goal: to end Cody Rhodes' story once and for all. The WWE Universe was left stunned as alliances shifted, and the tension reached a boiling point. Cody, who's been on an incredible run, suddenly faced an unstoppable force, and the fallout was unlike anything anyone expected. If you missed this, you absolutely need to catch up, because this moment changes everything. Trust me, you'll want to see every explosive detail from Raw. It's must-watch WWE history in the making. The stakes are higher than ever. Cody Rhodes' rise and resolve. To truly appreciate the magnitude of what happened, you have to understand the journey Cody Rhodes has been on. Cody isn't just another competitor. He is a symbol of legacy, passion, and redemption. Son of the legendary Dusty Rhodes, Cody has been fighting not only for championships, but to finish a story that began long before he ever stepped foot in the ring. His relentless pursuit of glory and a chance to finally hold the WWE Championship has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Cody's momentum is undeniable. Night after night, his grit and determination have fired up arenas. When he walks to the ring, the energy is palpable. The crowd roars his name, hanging on every word he speaks. He's not just wrestling, he's telling a story of struggle, family honor, and dreams pursued with every fiber of his being. Last night, as he stood in the center of the ring, his voice rang out through the arena, filled with passion. He spoke of his father, of unfinished business, and of a dream that burned brighter than ever. The WWE Universe was electrified, united behind him like never before. Seth Rollins, the Visionary's calculated gambit, enter. Seth Rollins, a man whose wrestling career has been marked by brilliance, cunning, and an unrelenting desire to dominate. Known as the Visionary, Seth has always been 2 steps ahead of his rivals, often willing to blur the lines between hero and villain to achieve his goals. He thrives on control and manipulation, and last night he unveiled a plan that perfectly embodied that ruthless mindset. As Cody was basking in the crowd's adulation, Seth's entrance music shattered the moment. But this wasn't the usual Seth Rollins spectacle of high-energy antics or fiery speeches. No, this was different. Seth emerged from backstage with a calm, almost chilling smirk, a look that sent a clear message. He had something up his sleeve, something devastating. Standing at the top of the ramp, Seth addressed Cody directly, his tone almost sympathetic, yet laced with cold calculation. "Cody, Cody, Cody," he said slowly, "you have a beautiful story." Truly. But every story needs a villain. And you, my friend, have just met the plot twist. The crowd was buzzing, hanging on his every word, unsure of what was coming next, but sensing the danger lurking beneath his calm exterior. The monster arrives. Brock Lesnar's shocking appearance. Then the arena plunged into darkness. A single deafening guitar riff shattered the silence, one so iconic it sent chills through the crowd. Pyrotechnics exploded across the stage, illuminating the shadowy figure standing there. The Beast had arrived. Brock Lesnar. The name alone commands fear. Brock isn't just a competitor, he is a force of nature, a living weapon forged through years of dominance, destruction, and sheer brutality. His presence on Raw always guarantees chaos, and last night was no exception. Lesnar's eyes locked onto Cody Rhodes, burning with a predator's intensity. The crowd was frozen in shock, the atmosphere thick with disbelief. Why was Brock Lesnar here? What did Seth Rollins want with the Beast incarnate? Seth smiled as if he held all the answers. "You see, Cody," he said, "I made a business decision. While you were writing your fairy tale, I went out and bought the monster under the bed." Those words hung heavy in the air as the audience realized the full extent of Seth's plan. This wasn't just a feud, it was a calculated assault on Cody's dream, a merciless strike designed to crush not only a career, but a legacy. The brutal aftermath? Cody Rhodes overwhelmed. What happened next was nothing short of a nightmare for Cody Rhodes and his fans. Lesnar charged the ring like a raging bull, his power and speed overwhelming. Cody braced for impact, but even with all his heart and resolve, the sheer ferocity of the attack was too much. Lesnar tore through Cody with brutal precision. Suplex after suplex, strikes that echoed through the arena, and a dominance that left no doubt who was in control. As the dust settled, Lesnar stood tall, the WWE Championship held high in his hand, a symbol of the devastation Seth's vision had wrought. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins watched from the ramp, a look of satisfaction etched on his face. His plan had been executed perfectly. In one fell swoop, he had sent a chilling message not just to Cody, but to the entire WWE roster. This war will be fought without mercy, and Seth Rollins is willing to go to any lengths to secure his place at the top. What this means for WWE and the future of the feud. This moment is more than just another chapter in a rivalry. It's a game changer. The WWE Universe has always thrived on storytelling, on heroes rising and villains falling, but last night, Seth Rollins redefined what it means to be a villain. He didn't just oppose Cody Rhodes, he weaponized Brock Lesnar, turning the American Nightmare's dream into a brutal nightmare. For fans, the questions are now endless. How can Cody possibly survive this? What will his next move be after suffering such a devastating blow? And more importantly, how will the WWE roster react to the Visionary's ruthless tactics? One thing is clear, this war has escalated to nuclear levels. Alliances will shift, loyalties will be tested, and the road to redemption will be longer and darker than ever. Gear up for the battle. Official WWE. Merchandise to commemorate this historic moment. If you're as hyped as I am about this explosive chapter in WWE history, now's the time to show your support. The WWE shop has dropped some of the most iconic gear tied to this storyline, perfect for any fan wanting to represent their favorite superstars. You can grab the Roman Reigns OTC1 collectible figures, the exclusive OTC1 t-shirts, and the limited edition October 1st sneakers, all designed to capture the spirit of this intense era. And don't miss out on the legendary Juso for letters T, the one-word T-shirt, and the Jacob Allgas No Brains shirt, perfect for those who appreciate the raw intensity of this feud. All the links to these must-have items are down in the description below. Whether you're Team Cody, Team Seth, or just a fan of WWE's finest storytelling, this gear lets you carry a piece of history with you. Final thoughts. The fallout and what's next. Monday Night Raw delivered a segment that will be dissected for years to come. Seth Rollins' deal with the devil, Brock Lesnar, marks a turning point in this fierce rivalry. It's a reminder that in WWE, the story is never just about what happens in the ring. It's about strategy, mind games, and the lengths fighters will go to achieve their dreams. So what happens next? Will Cody Rhodes rise from the ashes, stronger and more determined? Or will Seth Rollins' dark vision consume him? One thing is for sure. The WWE Universe is watching, waiting, and ready for the next explosive chapter. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell, because this war has only just begun. Drop your reactions in the comments below. Who do you think will come out on top? What's your take on Seth's ruthless move? Let's talk.